What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. There's been quite a few statues that have gone up for pre-order lately. I haven't been able to do a preview on because I've been doing other videos, so I just wanted to do a video on some of the statues that are up for PO. On Sideshow's website, Peacemaker's finally up for PO on their website, $1,500. You do get the bonus version. So if you did not want to go direct through Prime 1 and just wanted to do Sideshow, where shipping and tax usually even out to about the same price, getting it first kind of varies because Kratos arrived a month earlier to Sideshow than it did to me, because I get Kratos one today, one tomorrow. So it can be sooner with Sideshow, it can be later. It really varies on economy shipping. But Peacemaker's up for PO, and that's an awesome statue. Definitely love it. We also have Iron Studios 1/10 or 1/4 Black Superman. So I know we have the Weta version, which I am not a fan of. And now we have the Iron Studios one. Looks like sculpted cape. So right off the bat, I mean, the base is decent, not amazing. The pose is okay. The costume's quite shiny. Seems to have good texture work. It's very tall for a 1/4 scale statue. And I'm wondering, why is there not a single close-up of that portrait? You know, it's like, that is as good as you're gonna get? Seriously? There's not a single close-up of that portrait. Honestly, this kind of looks like a blown-up 1/10 scale to me, because when I saw it first, I'm like, is that a 1/10? It's a 1/4, and it's 27 inches tall, so it's quite tall. I think I like it more than Weta's. Their portrait was so bad. This one does seem to be better, but it also does look like a blown-up 1/10. And the fact they don't have a single close-up image is kind of worrisome. So, but overall, I do like it. I'm not purchasing it by any means. If I'm to get any black suit, it would be likely Queen Studios 1/3. But, you know, this would go great with their Batman Nightmare. Batman Nightmare. You know, similar styled base. I think it would go great together. This one's also pretty big. This one, they also don't have a close-up of the portrait. It makes me wonder, are these even physical prototypes or just concept images? And they're doing a PO off concept. I mean, really, that's the best look you're going to get at that portrait. Seems to be pretty good for a 1/4. Not amazing. You know, not as good as like my Marvel 1/4. If you know what I mean. So, other than that, lots of PVC figures. There is this that went up for PO as well. Spider-Gwen premium format. So definitely got the exclusive, which includes an unmasked portrait. So I'm a fan of Spider-Gwen. I loved her in the animated. I like her overall look. I think this is a pretty cool looking statue from Sideshow for a 1/4. You know, she's swinging in town. The way they did that base is very unique looking. You know, it looks like something out of a comic book. And she's either taking a selfie or she's taking a photo of something. But I do like this. I think it's pretty cool looking. I like it more than XM's attempt on Spider-Gwen, where she's just like listening to a radio. Seems like she's doing FaceTime with Miles Morales. Swinging in New York City. I do like the unmasked portrait. I think they did a pretty good job on it. So overall, it's a fantastic looking PF, especially if you're collecting Spider-Man, and $620. Not a bad price. Sideshow is still able to keep their 1/4s at a pretty reasonable price at $600. So yeah, not bad at all. $620 for a 1/4, 23, almost 24 inches. So very, very cool. So definitely that gets a thumbs up approval from me. Not something I'm buying since I'm not doing DC 1/4, but I think if I was back in my old comic 1/4 days, I would probably pick something like that up. Alright, let's see what else. Yeah, and that's about it since I've looked at this last. But yeah, those were definitely the three highlights. Superman 1/10 for $200. God, the 1/10s are getting pricey. It's a cool looking 1/10. The other big statue that's gone up for PO is the Batman by Prime One Studios in collaboration with Blitzway. So I am definitely digging the whole collaboration with Blitzway because I got the Joker and I'm very impressed with it. You can definitely tell that Blitzway sculpts are far better than Prime One's original sculptors for movie statues. So I'm definitely digging this. I do feel like Blitzway being involved, they are doing a more true 1/3 scale than Prime One's old sculptors who were oversizing everything. But they're not as going as elaborate and more museum style, similar to like a Queen Studios or a J&D, just better bases. Like he's literally just standing there. But then again, I felt like he was just standing there the whole movie. So this does work. I definitely like this one more than Queens. I don't even think Queens is worth looking at. It's literally almost the same type of base, smaller, and then just 1 foot up. And they did real hair, but I would rather just do this because it's the same style hair as their Joker that I have. And I love that hair. I mean, this looks real. But it's going to be PVC, and it's going to maintain that perfect shape. Where real hair, the moment you dust it, it's going to be all cluttered and not look as good. And they definitely did a phenomenal job in that sculpt. It looks perfect likeness to Robert Pattinson. Here he is without the cape. So 79 centimeters tall, 43 width, 37 depth. So very manageable to display, not super, super tall, wide, or deep. So definitely not going to be a space hog. I think this would actually go great next to the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix version by Blitzway. Them both being a Blitzway product and like separate DC Universe movies, I think they'd go great together. I do like the unmasked portrait and the masked portrait. You can definitely tell the sculpt is great. The eyes look amazing. I think if you're a big fan of the movie and you want to get a statue of the Batman, this is the one to get. I don't truly dig just a standing there pose, but they still made this statue very interesting, adding all those switch outs. The base is pretty cool, being, something like his Batmobile. So, yeah, a lot of photos here. $1,600. Yeah, the prices just keep increasing. But it's not too big of a jump. Weta just sent an email saying they're increasing all prices starting, like in 2 weeks because of inflation. Luckily, I only need a few more pre-orders. This is not something for me. I'm only sticking to Affleck and Bale. But I do think this is amazing. 31 inches tall, so it's still a good-sized statue. I mean, my Bale is 33 inches, so it's only 2 inches shorter, and I think this base is smaller. It does come with a plethora of switch outs, which is nice. The bonus parts, you get a batarang and a grappling hook. That's, I believe, the Prime One store bonus. But yeah, overall, I definitely like it. Definitely awesome statue. Better than Queen's, in my opinion, although production might not be quite as good as Queen's. But overall, I think this is just a better looking statue. Definitely would intrigue me more. If I was in the market to buy a Batman, this is the one to buy. They also do have this old special art version, which is like I believe a Jim Lee, it's almost like a movie comic version. And it's a little bit cheaper. This one is posed more like my Justice League Batman, where it's the one leg up on top of a gargoyle. So this doesn't truly represent the movie. I mean, it's similar, but it's way buffer. And if someone saw this, they wouldn't know that it's Robert Pattinson. They would think it's comic book related. I mean, like that face is not Robert Pattinson. The costume is only similar to him because of, the batarang in the chest and the arms. That's about it. Everything else, this doesn't look like it. So this is more for your comic collectors, in my opinion, not a movie collector. If you're a movie collector and you want Pattinson, this is the one to get. So I do like the pose and everything on the other one because it's similar to my Justice League. But yeah, definitely love this Batman. Awesome statue. Yeah, it's overpriced, but what statues aren't these days from Prime One? And their 1/4 go for $1,250, 1/3, $1,600. I'm sure 6 months from now it's going to be $2,000 starting price for a 1/3. So they're you know, less inflation stops, it's just going to keep going up, up, and up. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, though, folks. So, Kratos, I get one box today, one box tomorrow. So, I'll do his full unboxing and review tomorrow when I get that second box. And we'll see after that. Definitely going to get several statues next week, though. I do expect, hopefully, Anubis. We'll get ECC Fawn, Maquette, and possibly something else. We'll see. But definitely lots of awesome stuff. Now, if you are looking to buy anything from Sideshow, there is a link in the description below. Please use that affiliate link, as it does help the channel, helps me provide more content and buy more statues for you guys. I definitely appreciate when you use those links. Anyways, folks, that is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.